what's the word? I appreciate you checking out my video, but before we start, I'm gonna need you to do two things. Hit that like and subscribe.
I'll tell you something, these mother so hateful right now. They're going after Michael Jackson, and he been dead almost 20 years. They're literally sparking up that bullshit from the kid that came forward in 1993. That was the same year I had my son Giovanni. My son would have been 33 this year. Why is this coming back to fucking
maybe
the news now?
Is this the same motherfucker that? Well, let me not say nothing.
When they stripped him and they made him show his so they could take pictures of everything, they're bringing all of that back up. You want to know what I find funny? That they're bringing all of that back up right before his movie hits.
Of course.
To tank the numbers, to make people
all of the promo that they've been coming out, and oh my goodness, it's supposed to be such a great film, and there's so much footage. They already got a part 2 that they're gonna be doing, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and these
gonna be a 3-parter.
These evil mother made sure that they dug up some from literally 33 years ago.
Well, 33. That's the number. That's a Masonic thing too.
Yep.
Like you gotta be I mean, for all of that, y'all might as well have just dug his ass up and spit on him. Why don't you? Like it like they be so invested.
Yeah, to take the black man down, take away our legacies, our legends.
Pretty much.
Say no bad shit about Sammy Davis Jr. though.
Right, old worshiping ass. Yeah, they make sure that we get on the same program, and we,
don't forget,
make sure our greats.
He put on a yarmulke later on in life, married him a Yama girl.
And he was Anton LaVey's homeboy. On the flip side, speaking of Anton LaVey, has it been 5 years since DMX, who DMX would have been kicking, is today. DMX today. DMX is think about what they did to DMX and what DMX was talking about. And then there was a Rock Nation artist who came out and said that I think she got the 86 because they said she couldn't talk about Jesus or she couldn't talk about God or something like that. I think
no, it's in the Rock Nation contract. You can't talk about Jesus. You can't talk about no religion.
So that makes sense why. That makes sense why when Jay took over Def Jam, what he did to DMX, because DMX always started out with a prayer, right? Like,
well, they got him labeled a drug addict and a weirdo, and now they got his ex-wife and his baby mom and the kids talking crazy about him.
Yep.
Hey, corny.
What up?
I'm not gonna lie. Well, to go back on what was said earlier, they said Brother Jay from X Clan passed away 2006.
Yeah,
and
2006.
Yeah, and to further go back on what y'all were saying, like, because honestly, I agree with Jack. Like, they did put smut out there on his name to where I'm conflicted to where it's basically his he say she say, but it seemed like everybody that has some type of significant meaning to our culture, they always have to do something to I guess denigrate their name or shame them before they get out of here, to where they never leave with a clean slate. So with this being said, it definitely make me think to where it is like, it's funny that we never really heard about this until the internet, and then with Hassan Campbell being the main person that was on this. So that's why I preference by saying
he did it to me in my bunghole.
Shut that nigga. TP in my bunghole ass nigga.
Yo,
Light skin ass.
Like that's the crazy part about it is because you would feel wrong to say, hey, ain't nobody touch you, ain't nobody do this and that. And that's how certain people play on people's emotional strings to where they can just say a bunch of lies, like you said earlier, Wolf, like, you know, men lie, women lie, as they say, the numbers don't. So it is very fishy. And this whole conversation really had me thinking because I wasn't there, I don't know, but just to have that thought out there is bad enough, you know, especially if somebody wasn't even on that. So I definitely got some thinking to do about it.
No, do the research. And like I said, man, I just gave you an example. I said out here in LA, I tell you who I saw. Now I ain't gonna say who I saw because I didn't see it, but someone told me. People talk, bro, and the thing, and you know, sometimes people be talking, they just be talking. Like, oh yeah, you off that whoop whoop. I don't know what you smoking. You said you saw whoop whoop, okay, but no, if multiple people say, and this is just how it was back in the day. So like I said, before the internet, you know, yeah, we knew what was up. You know, you know this nigga coming out here, whoop whoop. You already know this nigga's on that type of time. There's never been nothing out there about bam on that. And then just when the internet came, then it was
these were the same people that said that they were going to essay my grown son.
Yeah, I know, weirdos.
Wow.
Yeah, see, the internet everybody feel like they safe to say what they want to say on the internet until you run into that motherfucker in real life.
And you get popped in the mouth. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why they say it like they say it on the internet. So that they can call the police on you and get a case when they see you in person.
Exactly. Look, they pressing 9-1 and they want you to press the other one.
I'm gonna tell you what sucks about right now in this time in life. That there's cameras everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as wild as these niggas is, they make me want to go and see if I can find a way to make my own EMP.
Oh shit!
You know you can, Jag, and I know how to do it, but that's offline.
Cause see, like I just wanna like no, cause these niggas wanna make you carry around like a portable EMP. So
electricity and magnets.
So when you see them, you could just, you know what I mean, set it
just
off.
Run it.
Make sure
off.
Nobody watching but God, like it used to be in the old days.
Exactly, like in the 80s.
That shit sound like some video game shit right there.
Man.
How do y'all feel about the Leslie Jones foolishness talking about marriage is slavery and she knows better than her dad?
Oh my God. like if I didn't want you anyways was a person, like all this stuff, bro. Nobody's really checking for her or beating down her door, you know, to get with her. And it's ironic that she's proud to say that, you know, oh, my dad, he basically groomed me not to be a wife. You know, I'm very strong and I'm rough and I'm tough. It's like a guy really isn't looking for somebody like that.
Yeah, they run.
How I feel about that whole story with her and her dad. You want to know how I feel about it as a woman?
Huh?
Let me tell you how I feel about it as a woman. I think she had a very, very, very kind, pragmatic, and practical father who loved her very much and wanted to shield her from disappointment.
Yeah.
I think when she was born, she's a little girl, he looked at her and said, ain't nobody gonna want you.
Oh, damn.
real.
And I think for the sake of her self-esteem, he warned her against the marriage thing. So this way, you know, she wouldn't be getting her feelings hurt. And he had to worry about, you know, going on the unalivement watch and stuff like that. You know? That's what I think. I think her father, you know, I think he knew she looked like a little boy.
Damn.
You know, and I think, you know, and salute to her daddy.
You know, it's got
Because
to be somebody out there.
what he instilled in her, yeah. It's called a man.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
You know, hey, I'm not gonna lie. On that whole topic, I seen a video, and even before she made the slavery comments, somebody was talking to her and asking her, like, basically like running down a list of guys, and they was talking about like Michael Ealy. She's like, oh yeah, he look good, he look good. Michael B. Jordan, oh yeah, he look good, he look good. And it's crazy that she didn't say nobody that was dark skinned like her that she found attractive, but let Michael B. Jordan say something like that, you know, about just liking light skinned women or whatever it is, it'd have been a big old controversy. But people let that slide on by. So
do you want to know why they didn't say nothing?
Why, Dad? Why?
It was another act of kindness. Would none of them niggas look at her?
She did say she don't know why she said she don't know why no man don't want her because she rich and she can fight. And I'm like, well, I mean, you know,
you can fight, honey. Then if you fight the image in the mirror, take up your fight there. Start with the man. Start with the mannish looking bitch in the mirror.
Man. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Shout out to her pops, man. He's a real one. He saw the future for sure.
Yeah, he did. God bless him. And I say this to that bitch face, anybody that's listening. Just so you know. I say this shit to her face. And I tell her daddy, smart move.
Oh my God. He used to work at Roscoe's in Pasadena.
Oh shit.
Word.
See?
Yeah.
See? All of that fried food probably fucked up her conception.
Who would be a good fit for her? Let's just go there.
Oh wow.
I mean, you know, because usually she about 6 foot something. I don't know.
Shirley, from what's happening?
Oh damn.
Oh wow. Oh man.
I'm a
corn dog. Could you take one for the team? Could you take one for the team?
Nah, bro.
Hell no.
No.
What kind of hateful shit is that to ask that man?
Man. I ain't
That's just hateful.
Classic. You ain't taking one for the team, bro.
Bro, I don't drink no more. I don't drink no more.
Listen, as a bisexual woman, let me answer for all of the men. Fuck no. Ugly ass bitch. Hell no.
Honestly, I probably
came through.
Hey man, if I was getting paid, I'll probably take that down. You know what I'm saying?
No, ain't enough money in the world. I promise you. You'll be thinking of ways on how to add your Cash App to the bank account so you can just roll.
You're gonna have nightmares, man.
Hey man, so you gonna tell me 94.6 of y'all are not subscribed?
What are y'all doing? Hit that subscribe button and put notifications on all.
Now let's get to the video. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Are you a fan of my brand and want to show your support? Well, I got some awesome merch for you to check out today. I got everything from stylish t-shirts featuring my logo to cozy hoodies that are perfect for those chilly nights. And don't forget about the signature hats and mugs. Whether you heading out to a concert, running errands, or just hanging out with friends, my merch is the perfect way to show your love for the brand. And the best part, I got some exclusive deals and discounts going on right now. So what you waiting for? Head over to the store, grab your favorite item before they gone. Yo, 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 you now rocking with classic music. Now what I want you to do is hit that like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Yeah, let's get it.